the 50, and there goes Hines Ward. And Bobo throws that thing in the end zone, and touchdown! Touchdown in the goal line! Hit him shy on the 16-yard line, and we've stopped them, and we have won this thing in overtime.
November the 16th, 1996, Auburn, Alabama, in Georgia's first overtime game. The Bulldogs come away a winner in the 100th playing of the Georgia-Auburn series.
Tate looking, fires, and we intercepted on our 35. We got a man wide open. Linebacker, Craig, sprinting down the left side over the 25. The Bobo flipped it, end around, we're running a reverse away. Here comes Hines Ward. He got a block. He scored. They knocked him upside down in the cover zone.
A long night, a long bus ride home. You lost your bag, but you won the ball game.
Hey, that's true. It's worth it. I'll find that bag. But I give a lot of credit to our football team, our assistant coaches, and our fans. We really had great support down there, and it was a tremendous night for college football. Anybody that, even if they didn't have a team they were pulling for, had to be excited with that kind of game.
Great television game, overtime, Georgia's first. Do you like overtime, the overtime system that's out there now?
Well, I think the main thing about an overtime is the fact that you end up without somebody, both teams tying, and there's probably no system that's foolproof, but this certainly gives you a chance to win the game or lose it on the field.
And now we go to the first half highlights, followed by those exciting second half highlights. You won the toss and deferred, and right away Auburn made it look easy to start the game.
They really did. They hit the open receiver throughout the first half. Craig was right on target. They ran a little weak sweep on us when we overshifted the front. And, did a good job in their no huddle. And right here they hit Baker for a touchdown. And the only guy covering him is Uga. You can watch Uga right here in the end zone. Gets mad at him and almost gets him there. So we got Uga in the right place. We just need to get him on the field a little more here. But he knows who to go after. Right here, we started out with Brian Smith, and in his first start this year, and threw a little quick screen to Hines. And I can't say enough about the way Hines played throughout the game. Over 250 yards by himself. And Smitty did a good job of directing our team here. The short yardage play, good blocking on the perimeter. Patrick Pass in his first start ends up getting injured, and right here Hines just makes the guy miss him. A good block by Larry Brown, and another close to a first down.
He's tough in the open field, isn't he?
He really is. He's a great player, and right here is another good player in the open field. And we're first score of the year, except for the Mississippi State game in the first quarter. Now it's 7-7, and Craig's just picking us apart here. We're having a hard time figuring out what they're doing, but our defense did blow it up the second half. Got a lot better pass rush. They throw a little arc pass over our spin coverage and set up their second touchdown. And right here, Craig gets out of the, I don't know how he did it, but then throws back across his body. Anytime you scramble like that, you're going to make yardage. And throughout the game, he was very effective. Right here, you can see Patrick on the sideline trying to get his ankle going, but he really was history for this game at this point. We're trying to throw a little swing pass here to Hines Ward, and again, he makes the first down for us. Right here, Smitty just misses the handoff, and can't have those kind of plays, 2nd and 2. We throw the swing pass out here again to Hines, and don't get enough yardage to make the first down, and that's a good effort by him. They're operating again out of no huddle, throw the bomb down the middle against 2 deep, and we got 3 guys there, and they got 1, but he knows where the ball is and makes a good catch. And we're a little exasperated at this point because we're not tackling and doing anything. And I give our defensive coaches credit at halftime. They regrouped their team, and right here they get sacks, side hit. And fortunately for us, Red Beatles for the ball. One thing that was great throughout the game, even though we did lose Adam with a concussion, was we didn't have any turnovers, Warren, and that's the first time in a long time that's happened.
Makes a big difference.
Right here, you can just see they're running on air on us. We continue to get problems. Right here, they throw the quick side slant on the backside, and can't let the guy inside you on the goal line. And at this point, it looks pretty bad for our team. Hines Ward comes to return here, and at this point, you can see it, and he goes down, and fortunately, they call the ball down here. I think already down. They come back, and it looks like he's going to make it. Gets that, almost the ball, and we recover it. Good job by Champ Bailey, freshman defensive back who played a lot yesterday. Comes in here with a toss sweep to Odell Collins, and Odell got 6 carries on the night. One of them was called back, but he ran extremely hard, and we got to use him. Right here is a good throw and good run. Juan Daniels didn't get the ball near as much as I thought he would, but we set up our touchdown here, and you can see Kirksey getting it in the end zone, and a great power run there, and that's a half.
The Jim Donnan Show is brought to you by Coca-Cola Classic. Always for the fans, always Coca-Cola. By SunTrust Bank. With SunTrust, you'll be ready for life. By Delta Airlines. Delta, the official airline of the Georgia Bulldogs. By Great Southern Wood, makers of Osmos pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't say Osmos on the yellow tag, believe me. Toyota Live Truck. I love what you do for me. By Golden Flake Snack Foods. Golden Flake, it's where you find the flavor. By the most fun $1 can buy. By News Talk 70, the radio home of the Georgia Bulldogs. And by Hill's Pet Nutrition. Make diet and science diet for a healthy guarantee.
It's about change. Change. I brings you flexible services and the expertise you need to meet your financial needs. No matter how often things change, you ready for relief.
Oh, yeah. You frozen yet?
Just the surface. You're
A little soft in the middle. Get up there, boss. I froze first. I froze down and froze again. Anything but Coca-Cola and we melt.
I love it. Give me that Coca-Cola.
Hey, nice ceiling fan. That's Coca-Cola.
Ooh, that's simple.
I'm just gonna float around and soak this up for a while. Delicious.
In 1971, we started with a small wood-preserving plant. The seed was planted. Since then, our #1 goal has been to be the best. My daddy always said that if you're ripe, you're rotten. If you're green, you're growing. Great Southern Wood, still growing after 25 years.
Now let me get this straight. What you're saying is all those Delta Sky miles are cumulative.
Will never expire. Just fly with them.
So tens from your half a century passes.
Still good.
Oh, I'm 140 big sugar.
You flown with this once every 3 years?
Absolutely.
What's nice?
Welcome back. Down the second half. What made the difference?
Well, our defense certainly made the open field, also turnovers, and Auburn offense really did as many plays as I thought we should have. We stuffed a couple of times with penalties, but the big play to Hines, everybody will see in these highlights, it was great. And then the last drive, going 82 yards, less than a minute, showed a lot of poise on our part, and our defense dominated them there, give us a chance.
Was there one that gave you momentum?
I don't think we ever had the momentum like I would have liked to have. It certainly gave us a little juice there to hit that big play to Hines because we were looking for something like that. But what a night he had. Every time he touched the ball, everybody in the stands stands up, particularly Georgia fans. And we just got to continue to get him the ball and spread it out.
And now we go to the second half highlights. You start out in the second half with a big turnover, and it leads right on through the quarter to the half. That's a great success.
Well, we really needed that turnover because at that point it's 28-14. Here's Odell running up inside tough. We end up punting here. Langley gets off his best punt of the night. Good roll, 45-yard punt. And it's good to see our linebackers on this play. Arantes Grant and getting up in there hard. Good tackle by Grant and Bright. Good play by the freshman linebacker. And getting a little pressure on him here and getting from the back side to Snelling ditching. And Paul throws his down there, and they missed the field goal. Both of them missed the field goal in the second half, which is critical. And that's the first one we've missed. Right here, we both like we know he can put Hines Ward and can catch him here. A great job of hitting him on the run and good ISO here of him breaking inside between the two safeties, and they kind of knock each other off. And big play, you got to make big plays like this. 7-yard touchdown pass.
The longest pass play happened.
They crack and run the ball up inside. Ramon Cooper comes in. Sure he's went back one snakes there. And right here we come out with a naked boot. Larry Brown really had a good run with the ball after he caught it and kind of got the wind out of him. We're coming back here. We're throwing a little middle route to Hines again. He knows what to do with it when he catches it. And you can see he's an excellent open field player. We missed the field goal here and just barely missed it, but we had the ball inside, and you can see I'm disappointed there as I was with several things there. But great job by our defense stacking them up here. Good job by Jason Ferguson for no gain, and then they come back again, and we stop them again on 4th down. That's what you got to do in a big game like that. Greg Bright, great hit. We come back to Robert for 9 yards, and right here we throw inside to Corey, and we're moving the ball pretty good at this point.
Going to fire.
4th down, we go for it and don't make it, and it looks kind of bleak. We've got a call on our defense here, and our defense really does a great job of stopping them. Good tackle by Arantes Grant and also Jermaine Smith. And we've got 82 yards to go here, Lauren, in a minute and 7 seconds. We do it. First throw in there to Hines Ward, and Archie's pretty good. Mike slips it off Robert Edwards, and Robert gets out of bounds. Looks like the Texas Tech drive. Good job of throwing the ball in there to Matt Dixon. I was glad to see Matt get a chance to play a little more senior. Throw velocity to Corey Allen. Right here was a big play of the game because we get the ball down there where we got a chance to win it. And in this situation, they sack the quarterback, and you'll see, and then pick the ball up, and when they do that, makes the referee give us another shot. We spike the ball, and here we got a kind of a Hail Mary deal, and Mike throws down in on a great catch by Corey. Interference on them, and we get that touchdown. Now in for the real deal here for overtime.
Now let me look at this thing on the replay.
Another good shot of a great throw, great press catch, put the shield between himself and the defender. We had the first toss, we won it. We decided to go on defense, and we got a 15-yard penalty on them for this right here. And what happens is they make it on 4th down because we get an interference call. We'll see the whole deal getting ready to come up. But right here, we're just going over the overtime procedure with the players. Team Tool's out there. He won the toss. And when this happens, we decide to go on defense first, and because we need to know what they're going to make. And right here, we get an interference call here on a great break on the ball, and they call interference on us and take it in. That's pretty close. But we'll take the end results of the game. You can see Damian Craig just makes every play that he needs to, and they're ahead 7, up 7. We got a score here. We come back with a naked. A great job by Mike finding the open man there, and Robert Edwards is basically the line helped took over the dang. Look at this run right here. I mean, that's a great effort. Of course, every extra point's critical now at this point because, miss it, it's over with. So the overtime goes, our defense has got to be ready because our offense is coming out again. Here comes the screen pass, open field run by Robert, and what a play it is right this. Looks like unbelievable here the way we're running the ball. And, good jump on the perimeter, and now we're up. And the pressure's on them to score 7. So everybody got a good understanding of what the overtime was. And the first play of the route down the middle, we had an all-out blitz, and you got to give them credit. And then they turn it inside and run up for a touchdown, and now it's tied again. And everybody's getting ready to see what's going to happen.
You weren't acting a little tired at this point? You did?
No, nobody's tired. You got to play harder because you got nothing left here, but you got to play on the motion. Right here, they get the ball over the end zone and just enough for a touchdown, and they're right. He fumbles. And we're coming back with the counter-style play. You can see Matt Stinch come on the corner. Robert gets the ball down. Now we're running the slant, and a great read by Robert here. He's supposed to go outside, and the end widened, and he just looks like the back that we all know. Here's another good shot of that. Starting out the same thing again to start the fourth overtime, I think it is. And we run the counter again, and he was running up inside, gets it down, and we run a toss sweep here to Torrin Kirksey, and great run outside. Good job by Selma Calloway. And now the pressure's on them because we're up, and we're getting some pressure on the quarterback. He decides to keep back inside, and you got 3rd and 3 here. Sprint out pass, get good pressure on him. He throws it away. Now it's down to one play for the game. They call timeout, and then we call timeout to try to ice them, and everybody in the stadium knows that one play's going to make it. They got the sprint out run, and we pulled up pretty good, and boy, it's a great job defensively by everybody on our defense, and you can see we're fired up. What a cartwheel there by Jermaine, and they're fired up, and the old coaches too. I tell you what, that's a nice feeling for us to get a victory like that on the road, and I'm happy for our fans.
How far do you have to travel for the office of only as far as the nearest bag of Golden Flake? Golden Flake, it's where you find the flavor. What's the distance between you and the richest body of cheese in the South? If you're sitting right next to it. Golden Flake, it's where you find the flavor.
The 97 Toyotas are here. They're at your Toyota dealer now. And with the new model, the road with the new Tacoma lease. Just $149 a month, and you're behind the wheel of the powerful favorite. Or save up to $2,000 with factory incentives and option savings on the T100. This is where the action is. The 97 Toyota is at your Toyota dealer now.
There's something new heading your way. The new standard in lamb meal and rice nutrition for dogs. Hill's Science Diet Lamb Meal and Rice Formula. It's specially formulated to be more digestible than other leading brands, with more of the essential fatty acids that promote a healthy skin and coat. In fact, you'll see a real difference in your dog's health, guaranteed, or your money back. Try new Hill's Science Diet Lamb Meal and Rice and see the difference Science Diet makes.
Compared to what you normally do, Quick Cash is quite a sensation. Give it a play at your favorite fun spot, and in minutes, you could win up to $100,000. Now, doesn't that sound good?
You drive 30 minutes to save $500 to $1,000. I'm Billy Wade, and at B&D Ford, our overhead is much lower than those big city dealerships, which means big savings to you. Now's the time to buy, and with a huge selection of 96 closeouts, saving money doesn't mean fewer choices. Ford delivers with hot-selling trucks like the popular F-Series, Rangers, and Explorers. At B&B, you'll find the most unbeatable prices on trucks and cars. At B&B Ford, we're just 30 minutes from Aiken, and I'll guarantee you a deal that's worth the drive.
That's your biggest win. What was your feeling at the end of the game?
Well, I was excited for everybody, particularly our players, because they've worked so hard. But, you know, the thing about college coaching, there's a lot of highs and a lot of lows, but there's nothing like this high we had last night.
And now we go to the locker room where obviously all of the Georgia players are on a high.
It feels great. I'll tell you, anytime you get a W, it's great. But when you get one in Jordan-Hare Stadium and in front of all those people, a big SEC win, it's awesome. A rivalry. I mean, it felt great, and it's the best feeling I've ever had. The biggest win of my life.
Bobo threw a good ball. It was a jump ball, and the defender was behind me. I had him boxed out, so I just went up and grabbed him. When I came down, I saw that I wasn't completely in the end zone, so I kind of fell back and twisted or whatever. It was just across the plane of the goal line. And when I looked up, I saw the flag. I didn't know if it was on me or the defender, so I looked, I asked the ref. He said it was on defense, and that's when, I felt a little bit better about the play. It feels great to come out, the team to come out and play well, to be the teams with the caliber of Auburn. Everybody played together. This is the team that I see every day in practice. I mean, defense played well. They came out second half, didn't give up a touchdown. Offense came together. Overtime, everyone came together. It was this is the team I see every day. And tonight was the first night I really seen both sides put it together and come out and play well. It feels good because, when we came in, we knew that the only reason they scored is because we made mistakes, and we knew if we cut out the mistakes, we can stop them from scoring. In the second half, we came and cut out the mistakes, and they didn't score.
By the fourth quarter, my legs were giving out, but I just had to push myself because I knew we was going to have to play a long time because the way it was going. And my coach told us that it could take all day as far as overtime.
Great. It feels great, man. God, this was the best moment of my life here. Yes, it does. For Coach Donnan, for the team, for the Georgia fans who supported us through ups and downs. I mean, I think that's a great win for them.
Now one of the receivers goes in motion, and Damian Craig takes a snap, and he's coming wide outside, and we come up, and we hit him shy on the 16-yard line, and we've stopped him, and we have won this thing in overtime.
The new 97 Toyotas are on the scene, so take action at your Toyota dealer.
If you hang out with America's top builders, you'll see they rely on Makita high-torque tools. Corded or cordless, Makita's got the torque to power its way through anything. And with service centers from coast to coast, you'll never get caught with your tools down. At Makita, you've got the tools to get the job done. Makita, it's all the power you need.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Countdown to Signing Day. This is show number 4. I'm your host, Dave Cohen, along with the
He exhibits a lot of the characteristics that you find in a very mature college receiver.
He's got a pretty good quarterback throwing at him, too.
Oh, yeah, Matkin can really throw.
Now, I'm going to focus in on the hands here of Steve Shipp. Look how he catches it.
That is a very good point, Dave. We've talked before about it. A lot of receivers simply don't catch the ball with their hands. Now, that sounds elementary, but it is not a characteristic that you find very often these days, and that's why I like Shipp so well. He really does catch the ball with his hands in every event.
Well, Forrest, when we were kids, they used to tell you, bring it into your chest. Nowadays, they want you to
what happens is the defensive back runs his head through your chest as you catch it, the ball goes this way, so the hands are very important.
Keith Matkins, by the way, is the junior quarterback, one of the better ones in the country.
No, very, very good one.
At Steve Shipp's high school. So that's call number 1. Now we'll go to the phones again, and we'll check in with Reggie in Tuscaloosa, which I know is in Alabama. Hi, Reggie.
Hey, how you fellas doing this morning?
Just fine.
Hey, that's good. Forrest, I wanted to ask about Alabama's recruiting, specifically in Mississippi with